Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anne of Reinforce Me Club, your fellow positive reinforcer. Today, we are going to talk about something helpful before you spend a huge amount of money on any commodities or products that you have in mind. I'm talking about, let's just say, €1,000, which is equivalent to maybe 60,000, 59 more or less, 59,000 Philippine peso. So, €1,000. So what really I would recommend before you buy something which is over €1,000, or it could be like €500, €200, or anything which you consider as expensive. Not your usual, not the usual money that comes out to your pocket just for the sake of it. Like for example, before I bought this laptop, this is worth 1.5 grand euro. So this is, for me, this is quite expensive. The computer that I'm using right now, although I already had one, but it wasn't that functional, the way I want it to be. So I need something much faster, much updated like this right now, just enough of what I need. So what I actually considered as expensive is €100, 200, €500, especially €1,000. And I bought this for 1.5 thousand. But before I finally decide to buy this laptop that I'm using right now, it took me maybe considerably 4 weeks to finally decide to buy it. 4 weeks, it could be 3 to 4 weeks you know, to finally get something from my pocket, from my bank account, towards that store online. And I usually do this, even not only in computers, even shoes, even going to the groceries. I read the back of the label of anything that I'm going to buy. And even, bags, appliances, I read reviews, even books. Before I spend, I just put in a put it in the cart and then think about it for a while before spending. What I'm trying to say today is that before spending a reasonable amount of money from your pocket, your hard-earned money, it's I think it's worth considering to give it a time. Because sometimes when you spend your money impulsively, you're just going to end up buying things that you don't want when you finally get it, or you might gonna regret it because there might be some features or it wouldn't suit your need, and in some circumstances you cannot get a refund for it, you cannot return it. You might gonna get a refund but not 100%. So I think the delay of before finally delay giving a time before finally buy something expensive is worth considering. Delay the decision unless if it's urgent. You got to really, like, as soon as possible. Sometimes even if you don't have money, you're gonna find a way if it's emergency. But if it's not emergency, just like buying a laptop or fancy shoes, Louis Vuitton, it could be a travel. You're planning for a travel somewhere else so that you and your hobby can relax, and you finally found a place that you really do love, and it's quite costly, more than your budget. And I would suggest to really think it over. Give it at least 24 hours or 48 hours or a week before buying it. That's the power of delayed decision, especially in spending money, because it makes the advantage to this is that it helps you realize that you really do need it, or you don't need it at all. You were just hungry that time. You were just upset. You were stressed out. That's why you want to click the buy button right away. So I would highly suggest, if you're buying things, expensive things, I would suggest to delay your decision 24, 48 hours, because most of the time you're gonna change your mind. Before I bought this computer that I have right now, I asked a couple of people. This computer wasn't even my personal choice. I just asked the guy who was a gamer somewhere in the hospital, look, can you help me find a computer which has this feature? I want it faster, I want a good graphics, and I want to be efficient when I work on this computer. And he gave me options. And my choice wasn't that really, the things that I need at all. And even if I've already asked that guy, I asked another IT guy, to confirm if it's really true. A guy told me that this computer is good. Well, what can you say about this? And these are the features. I asked another guy about this, who's also a gamer. And, it took me a couple of weeks, like 3 to 4 weeks, to finally press the buy button. And I've never regretted it. Although sometimes we could make mistakes, but it is worth considering to delay decisions and buying things which is still query to us, like we're not sure. It looks fantastic, without a question right now. It's a diamond in the sky, but delaying the decision to buy would be helpful. This is for your own peace of mind, because it's hard to deal with regrets. I know money, you can just, get it back, but, please learn from lessons, buying lessons that, you ended up regretting it. So I hope I shared something valuable today in this episode. By the way, this is not mine, but I got this for a while. I have my thing over downstairs and I just forget it. This is Anne of Reinforce Me Club. And if you ever love this episode, you can follow me in YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, even in Amazon Music. Reinforce Me Club. I do appreciate your time and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.